My name is Eric Shepperd, and I'm president of the Austin Bar Association. And as I conclude my term as, see, I can't even hardly say that. I'm almost over.
You choke up.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
As president of the bar, it's just a little over a month away. And as I look back on all the things that we've been able to do, and I've had the privilege of doing this year, none of them will hold a candle to this. The honor I feel in being asked to present this recognition to the incomparable Lloyd Lochridge. And if you have any doubt about him being incomparable, just look at the pictures. I've never looked that good in my life. After retiring as a lieutenant commander in the U.S. Navy, Mr. Lochridge was licensed to practice in the state of Texas in 1945 and began his career in Mission, Texas, working with clients in McAllen and across the Rio Grande Valley. In 1959, he became a partner in the firm that would later become McGinnis Lochridge. Mr. Lochridge has been practicing law for 71 years and still shows up at the office almost every day. At 98, he still gets up every day, goes into the office and greets everyone he sees. If you take a moment to think about the history he's witnessed in his lifetime, the changes that he's seen in our world and in our country, it's just truly mind-boggling. Throughout his long life career, his leadership, mentorship, and integrity has served as a guiding light to everyone he has come into contact with. That word, integrity, turns up over and over again when people describe Mr. Lochridge. One also hears words like humble and distinguished, accomplished, gentleman, civil, ethical, consummate professional, and impeccable character. These are words that mean something, words to live by, words we can only aspire to. He has long been a champion of providing legal services for the poor, and with not only a great respect for the law, but an even greater abiding respect for people. He has a deep and abiding belief that all people, regardless of income, deserve to have access to legal services. Mr. Lochridge was president of the State Bar of Texas in 1974. In the August 1974 issue of the Texas Bar Journal, he wrote an article titled, "A Time for Rededication and Leadership." This is an excerpt from that article. As lawyers, we have a great opportunity and duty. It is the time for restoration of confidence. Like respect, it must be earned, not demanded. We can begin by being sure that our own integrity and competence are maintained at the highest possible levels. We must answer our critics and detractors with what must be the truth. That is, that we are professionals with high standards, that we are the defenders of the best judicial system yet devised, but that we are seeking constantly to improve both that system and ourselves, and also the delivery of legal services, which is our basic function. Mr. Lochridge, your words written 42 years ago still ring true today. But more than words, it has been your actions, both in your life and your career, that have had the most impact of those of us in the legal profession. You have modeled for us day in and day out what it means to be a professional with the highest possible standards, to defend our judicial system yet constantly seek its improvement, and to be the best we can possibly be in delivering legal services to all who need it. It is with great honor and humbleness and gratitude that I, on behalf of the Austin Bar Association and all those present, present you with this Lifetime Achievement Award, made especially for you by Austin glass artist Lee Taylor Wyatt. Shall I bring this mic to you?
Just my size. Well, I'll try it from here. And if you can't hear me, tell me to get closer or further to the microphone. Anyhow, I can't improve on what that fella wrote. I can't believe I could have been articulate about such an important subject. No, I admire what he said. Well, this is a wonderful occasion. I don't think I favor the idea of anyone having to pay something to be my friend. But I do like of raising money for this cause.
There you go.
I've always thought that we ought to do more for people, veterans coming back. And there have been times when we haven't done enough. I'm told that people in the Vietnam War were not treated well when they came home. And I didn't remember that, but I remember some of those hard times of the Vietnam days. And I didn't like to think that they weren't treated well, the veterans, when they came back from that war. And I hope it wasn't true, but there was a disaffection or a disenchantment or a dislike or whatever you'd like to say about that war. And that was a very difficult time in America. And I remember well the Army putting up tents on the Capitol grounds in those days because students were marching and even getting killed in places like Ohio, as I remember. But we're a great country. I'm not running for president of the United States.
There's still time.
I wish we would. I wish we would.
We'll have those sheets on the way out the door.
I favor what they're saying about it being a great country. I don't think we need to recover from very much. We've recovered from a lot already, but we'll hear more from the candidates for the presidency.
Yes, we will.
And you may get tired of it before. So, well, thank you all very much for coming and these kind words I've heard, and I appreciate all of them too. In fact, I just appreciate lawyers and judges as well.
Glad we made the list.